Councilman, can you describe your vision on how you think technology can improve city government? And do you have any specific examples?
Yes. Well, I mean, your one great idea today mentioned becoming a broadband mecca, and basically mentioned that Stephen Ray talked about, and also mentioned that somebody should make connectivity available to all Philadelphians.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 years ago we fought to save the Earthlink wireless network and not have that taken down off our poles. There are over 4,000 nodes across the city of Philadelphia where that exists. When it was free and available from the network company that owned it, Network Acquisition Corp., there were 160,000 unique users every month on that network. So there is a market out there for that. The city, the reason I wanted to save it is because the city can tap into those 25 backhaul tower sites and basically have its entire mobile workforce, which is more than half of its workforce, be able to get data out in the field, return it to the city government, have the information they need. Where they have done this, like in Oklahoma City and Austin, et cetera, it has increased the productivity of their health inspectors, L&I inspectors, all those people who have the data available to them for online forms by 30%. It has increased police presence on the street by 24%. So we can have that much of an increase in productivity without hiring new people, become far more effective at regulating the businesses with our health inspectors, our L&I inspectors, and in terms of police presence and fire presence and all that stuff, it's just, it could be a tremendous efficiency for the city of Philadelphia, and ultimately make us far more effective and save money, so that, with the money we save, we can either choose to lower taxes, which I would opt for, or we can deploy more services to citizens where we've been lacking, like in sanitation workers, et cetera. And so that is one thing that we can do that is very low-hanging fruit because we own the assets now. And we can get federal money to pay for it if we create connectivity for an alternative police radio network, which constantly goes down. So we can do 5.7 for the city side and 2.4 for WiMAX or Wi-Fi for the public to be able to access this network and communicate with the city. 40% of the city of Philadelphia do not have internet access at home, but there's almost everybody has a cell phone with some kind of Wi-Fi connectivity that will allow them to access the city and what's going on and get information, broadband that they wouldn't otherwise have. I think that is tremendous. The other thing I think we need to do, which I'll talk about a little bit later, is basically have a truly open government, and we can get there by requiring that every piece of information that come into the city, every request, every application, every permit, come in electronically via fields and not forms, and become a truly paperless city government that will make us far more efficient, because we had 6,000 supervisors in the city of Philadelphia in 1970, and we had 39,000 employees. Today we have 18,000 employees, and I'll give you one guess as to how many supervisors are in the city of Philadelphia. 6,000. And so we can make the city far more efficient by eliminating records clerks and other people, and focusing, so stop people from pushing paper and allow them to serve citizens. And we have a tremendous opportunity to do that in the next 5 years through the implementation of technology. And we're at a unique point in time because the administration has approved or requested and council approved $120 million tech spend in the city. So we can literally leapfrog every other city in the country, become the first truly paperless city government, and have the most open city government in the country in 5 years if we start now. And that's what I'd like to see us do.